Hi there, it's Laurel, your skincare maven. I am so glad you caught me. One of you gave me a phone call just a little while ago and said, hey, would you mind going over eye cream with me? And it's a funny thing that you asked that because I was thinking about that very thing as I was getting ready. Some of us tragically own one of these in one form or another. And we like to, use it to go over the geography of our skin and freak out, I guess. So we're looking at all those lines, all those fine little lines, all those lines. And what can we do about them? Well, first of all, get rid of this guy, okay? Bye-bye. And we'll put him away. Now, have you ever met somebody that you haven't seen in maybe, I don't know, 5 years, a decade or something like that, and you're like, hey, how you doing? They're like, oh my God, it's you, and then all of a sudden you're looking at them and you're noticing, wow, they got a little older, and is it their eyes? Is that where I'm seeing it? Well, most likely you are, because we age 5 to 10 years earlier in that eye area. Now I've been told, and you've probably heard this a million times, but there are different textures to the skin. Like this area is the texture of tissue paper, and this is writing paper, and your body is wrapping paper. So there are certain products that are made and formulated for, the different areas of your body. And this delicate area here, like I said, it just tends to get those little wrinkles a little sooner, okay? So I'm going to talk to you about eye cream. A good eye cream is essential for anti-aging. If you're not using one now, you should use one for anti-aging. You'll see a big difference. But if you are into eye creams and you want to know, okay, what's out there, what's the best, you can shop around, but I'm going to give you something that I have found. It's not for everybody, and nobody's paying me to say this, but this one I have been using for, I would say the last 5 years or so. It is by Ultralux, and it's called Visual Lift. Now, this little baby has something in it. It's a stimulant, all right, that's kind of like caffeine, I guess you could say. So it stimulates, it moves like water and puffiness, and it really has some kind of muscle, because it lifts that eyelid up a little bit further. So we'll take it, right? I'm going to demonstrate it for you, because a lot of you probably aren't putting on your eye cream correctly. So I'm just going to demonstrate. All right, now, do you need a lot of eye cream? No. Too much of a good thing is usually bad, and it's the same with eye cream. You only need about yay much, okay? If you're using more than that, you're probably using too much, all right? And it's expensive, people. All right, so you're going to use your ring finger, and you're going to pat down here and up here. This is called the ocular bone. I mean, if you've ever seen science class, and you've seen a skeleton in science class, where the eyeball itself fits in, around it is this ocular bone. So, not to scare you or anything. Okay, so that is how you pat, we are friends with Pat, how you put it on. All right, now, the other thing that I'm going to show you is a moisturizing eye cream. Now this one I have been using since, well, this is a real dinosaur story here. I worked for Lancome in, I think, the 80s, and it was really cool back then. And anyway, I'll tell you a little story. Well, anyway, first of all, this is Pro Grey Eye Cream by Lancome. It's very dewy, and I'll tell you why I use it in just a minute. Getting back to my story, here I was working at Macy's, and we're working for Lancome, and who walks in but Estee Lauder, okay? So she's got her little peacock suit on, she's got her feather. I mean, the woman was fantastic. She was fabulous. And well, at that time, Lancome and Estee Lauder were like the biggest rivals, okay? So we're over at the Lancome counter, and let's take off, you know, the little smocks they give you, kind of run over there and to see Estee Lauder, and she's demonstrating that day eye cream, okay? So, you know, she gets done using her eye cream like this on the ocular bone, and then she says, so what do you think we do with the rest of it, ladies? We're like, okay, you know, what is it? What is it? She says, you use the rest of it on the top of your lip to help with the other little fine lines. So that's a trick, because for, you know, many of you use your eye cream and then, you know, you rub it into your hands. You know, you're rubbing like, I don't know, $120 into your hands. Don't do it. All right, getting back to the Lancome product Pro Grey. I have been using it because I have had very bad lines around the eye area, and a super moisturizing eye cream will help disguise it and hydrate it, so you won't notice them as much. And you know, I also use it, I have a little trick that I use, and this is probably pretty common too, but it's very dewy, like I said. And what I do is I mix it with my concealer. So what you're getting here is a soft concealer that is not, you know, going to sink into the crevices of your face. I mean, there's nothing worse than, you know, walking to the bathroom, you know, at, you know, when you're out in something and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, you know, it look 100 years old because of all these lines in the concealer. Well, you want to soften that, you blend your eye cream and concealer. Okay, so hang on, let me just, I don't have a mirror here, make sure I'm not like, okay, it's looking good. Alright, so I am going to be late for my little cocktail soiree with friends, so I am going to leave you now, coming to you as Laurel, your skincare maven, and giving you some tips on eye cream today. And I also wanted to tell you, you can find me on Facebook, Laurel Skincare Maven, or you can email me at laurelskincaremaven@gmail.com. And so, love you. Can't wait to see you again. Tune in to me, and happy eye cream shopping. Bye for now.